The world woke up to a message that sounded less like diplomacy and more like the opening line of a global crisis. Just minutes ago, officials in Tehran issued what many analysts are calling the most serious warning directed at Washington in years. The statement was short, direct, and chilling. If the United States continues its military operations in the region, Iran says the consequences will extend far beyond the Middle East. What exactly does that mean? No one knows for certain yet, but the timing of the warning, the military movements already underway, and the fragile situation across the region have suddenly placed the entire world on edge. Overnight, tensions that had been simmering beneath the surface exploded into full view. Governments began calling emergency meetings, oil markets started reacting immediately, military analysts began examining satellite images and radar data, and ordinary people around the world began asking the same question: are we witnessing the beginning of something much larger? To understand why this moment matters, we need to rewind the clock just a few days. The chain of events that led to this warning did not happen in isolation. Instead, it unfolded through a series of escalations that slowly pushed the region toward the edge. It began with a series of coordinated military strikes targeting Iranian facilities. According to multiple reports, the strikes involved both American and Israeli forces and were aimed at weakening Iran's military infrastructure and nuclear capabilities. The operation was described by officials as necessary for regional security, but from Tehran's perspective, it was something very different. Iranian leaders immediately labeled the strikes as an act of aggression and promised that retaliation would come. The world had heard such statements before, but this time, something felt different. Within hours of the strikes, missile launches were detected across several areas of the region. Air defense systems in multiple countries were activated. Several Gulf states reported that drones and missiles had entered their airspace. Military bases hosting American forces went on high alert. In some locations, explosions were reported near strategic infrastructure sites. As the situation unfolded, governments across the Middle East began issuing warnings to their citizens. Some countries even advised their nationals to leave the region entirely as the risk of further escalation increased. Suddenly, the possibility of a wider conflict was no longer just a theoretical discussion among analysts. It had become a real concern. At the center of the crisis is one of the most strategically important waterways on Earth, the Strait of Hormuz. This narrow stretch of water connects the Persian Gulf to global shipping routes and serves as a critical artery for the world's energy supply. Roughly a fifth of the planet's oil shipments pass through this passage every single day. Any disruption there would have immediate global consequences, and that is exactly where Iran's warning appears to be focused. Iranian military officials have declared that ships attempting to pass through the strait could face attacks if hostilities continue. The statement sent shockwaves through financial markets. Oil traders reacted almost instantly, pushing prices upward as fears of supply disruptions spread. But beyond the economic impact, the warning raises a deeper question about the nature of modern geopolitical conflict. In previous decades, wars were often defined by clear battle lines and identifiable fronts. Today, conflicts can unfold across multiple domains simultaneously. Cyber operations, economic pressure, proxy forces, and information warfare all play a role. That complexity makes the current situation even more difficult to predict. A single incident in one location could trigger reactions across several countries within hours. Military analysts are now closely monitoring several developments that could signal the next phase of the crisis. Satellite imagery suggests increased activity at several airbases across the region. Naval forces from multiple countries have repositioned themselves near critical shipping lanes. Aircraft carriers and missile defense systems have reportedly been placed on higher readiness levels. None of these actions necessarily mean that a full-scale war is imminent, but they do indicate that governments are preparing for the possibility of further escalation. Meanwhile, diplomatic channels remain active behind the scenes. International organizations have begun urging both sides to exercise restraint. Several global powers have called for emergency negotiations in an attempt to prevent the situation from spiraling out of control. Historically, moments like this often involve intense back-channel communications between governments, even when public rhetoric appears hostile. The challenge is that political pressure on both sides can make compromise difficult. Leaders must balance domestic expectations with the realities of international diplomacy. For the United States, the situation represents a complex strategic challenge. American military forces are stationed across numerous bases throughout the Middle East. These installations serve as key hubs for operations, logistics, and regional security cooperation, but they also represent potential targets in the event of a broader conflict. Over the past few years, these bases have already experienced sporadic attacks from missile strikes and drone incursions. Each incident raises the risk of miscalculation. A single strike causing significant casualties could rapidly escalate the situation. Iran, on the other hand, views the presence of foreign military forces in the region as a fundamental security concern. Iranian leaders have long argued that external intervention destabilizes the Middle East and threatens their national sovereignty. As a result, Tehran has invested heavily in missile technology, drone capabilities, and asymmetric warfare strategies designed to counter more powerful conventional militaries. This approach allows Iran to exert influence across a wide geographic area without relying solely on traditional battlefield engagements. Another factor complicating the situation is the network of regional alliances and rivalries that define Middle Eastern politics. Several countries maintain close security partnerships with Washington. Others have complex relationships with Tehran that involve both cooperation and competition. In times of crisis, these relationships can pull additional actors into the conflict, sometimes unintentionally. That is why analysts often describe the region as a geopolitical chessboard where every move has multiple consequences. As the hours pass following Iran's warning, governments around the world are watching carefully for signs of what comes next. Intelligence agencies are analyzing communication signals, military planners are reviewing contingency plans, energy companies are evaluating shipping routes, and financial markets continue reacting to every new development. The situation remains fluid, and information is changing rapidly. But for ordinary people, the crisis can feel distant and abstract. But the reality is that events in this region often have global ripple effects. Energy prices, supply chains, airline routes, and financial markets can all be influenced by instability in the Middle East. That is why countries thousands of miles away are paying close attention to what happens in the coming days. So the question now is simple but profound. Was Iran's emergency warning merely a strategic message designed to deter further attacks? Or is it the opening signal of a much larger confrontation that could reshape global geopolitics? At this moment, the answer remains uncertain. What is clear is that the next decisions made by leaders in Washington, Tehran, and several other capitals could determine whether the crisis escalates further or begins to move toward de-escalation. And as the world waits for those decisions, one thing has become undeniable. The balance of power in the Middle East has entered a dangerous new phase, and the consequences may reach far beyond the region.